Hello Leaguers, I am Ubergiants Bro, and today we are going to be discussing when to push the lane in League of Legends. Pushing is shoving the creep wave to the enemy tower by killing creeps as fast as possible. The general rule for pushing is that you want to push as soon as you kill your lane opponent. The reason for this is that you want your opponent to miss as much gold and experience as possible, while at the same time allowing you to farm that extra wave of creeps so that you can go back to base ASAP. The inverse of pushing is freezing, or holding the line. In this example, Amumu is holding the line so that the AD carry has more creeps to farm when he gets back to lane. Amumu could have easily pushed that big creep wave straight away, and most junglers in solo queue would have done this, but then the AD carry would just be put further behind. It is a characteristic of a good player to know when to push and when to hold a lane. This next example is a result of the enemy Diana aggressively pushing early, when she did not have her flash up. Proof that even the top players can get kills. So before we get to another example, there are some key questions that we need to ask ourselves that will help us understand when to push. Firstly, is it safe to push? Use common sense here. If people are Mia, and you are on low health after a kill, you should probably not stay to push. However, if you see that the mid and jungler has 4-man ganked bot, you are safe to finish pushing the lane and secure your advantage. Map awareness is another subject on its own, but it is important to mention that sometimes it can actually be safer to push if your champion is a good pusher or relies on lifesteal or spellvamp to sustain. A good example here is a Kate and Nunu bot lane. This lane is generally very powerful in solo queue because they can push fast, which keeps their opponents at their tower. This makes it harder for them to counter harass, and the pressure or lack of bot lane coordination may cause opponents to miss CS under their tower. What is my pushing potential? Recognize the difference between playing a fast pusher like Maud compared to a notoriously slow pusher like Poppy. Is there more gold to be had elsewhere? Whether it be roaming to another lane, helping with Dragon, potentially stealing an enemy buff, or simply farming a Wraith camp, there is usually an opportunity to claim more gold elsewhere on the map. Be careful you are not putting your teammate behind when you do this, like we discussed in the Amumu example earlier. And finally, do I need to base? If you are sitting on a large amount of gold, it is often smart to push your lane and base, provided it is safe, of course. Most good laners will recognize this, so be sure to recall in a safe position and call your jungler to farm the lane. Now keep this in mind as you watch the rest of this video, that everything in League of Legends is done for this goal, for this reason. You want to maximize your gold while minimizing your enemy's gold. So keep that in mind, it's a very crucial point. And you'll see some examples in this video. This is a 2K ranked ELO game. I'm playing Jarvan with support Leona in the bot lane, who is an absolute beast. Now notice that when we get back to lane, we don't push the wave. We hold the wave. We let the wave push to us. This brings the minion wave to a really nice spot where we are able to zone them, and actually results in another kill. We repeat the process. Because the wave is still pushing to us, instead of pushing the wave back, we hold it, and that allows us to zone them when they get back. This results in another kill, all because of knowing when to hold the lane and when to zone them. From here, the lane is pretty much over. Because it's pushing then, we just push that straight up and Urgot loses even more. At this point, our level advantage alone is enough to keep the Urgot from farming. This is all coming from good lane management and also I guess you could say a beastly owner. Well, that's it for when to push. I hope you guys learned something. Please comment if you have any questions, and make sure to subscribe for more videos to help you get better at League of Legends. End your solo queue frustrations now with the most detailed League of Legends guide called Summoner School. I helped develop Summoner School. Inside it, you discover all the skills, strategies and tips you need to carry yourself out of Elo hell, then maybe even become a diamond player like I did. Visit thelolguide.com now.